Hey, everybody. Just give me a few seconds and I'll help to see if anybody jumps on real quick. I will go ahead and introduce myself real quick. I am Karen Redmond from Shop Paradise Creations, and I just returned from a conference in Houston, Texas, Sugarland, Texas, called Wreath Makers Live. And it is a very large conference for those of us who are creators of wreaths and garlands and arrangements, things like that, for us to go and learn from professionals in our business area. And they give us some business advice, they give us designing advice, and we get to meet and get to know other people who make the same things that we do. So it was just an amazing experience, an amazing opportunity to go, and I'm very thankful for that. But I know a lot of you who are my friends couldn't go and you were only there virtually. So I just wanted to go on today and show you some of my goodies, because who doesn't love a reveal? I love a reveal. So I thought I would just go on real quick and show you some of the things that I got. If you are jumping on and you see this in the upper left-hand corner, it is a red box that says live, then that means that I am live right now and that you can comment and say anything. Well, don't say anything, but you know, you can ask questions or things like that. And I will try to keep up if anyone jumps on with me. I didn't plan on going live today, so I just thought this would be a fun reveal video. Again, sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I'm Karen Redmond, Shop Paradise Creations. I might have introduced myself before. We'll see when I watch it back live. Hey, Creek Road. Creek Road just jumped on. They were one of the vendors at Wreath Makers Live. And I'm going to go on and I'm going to show a little bit of the goodies that I got. I saved up money to go to Wreath Makers Live. I've had my ticket for, well, since April, I think. I've only been designing for 7 months and I've only had a store open for 4 months. So for me starting a business out, hey guys, that's Creek Road saying hi. Hi guys. I just started my business only 4 months ago. So I have to be very cautious about my startup cost and how much I'm putting into my business, and making sure that I'm making good financial decisions for me. And that sometimes can be very, very difficult. So anyway, I've been saving a lot of my money for Wreath Makers Live, and what I knew I needed is holes. I mean, yes, I have a ton of ribbon behind me. I do. But, you know, you don't use the same ribbon for projects. You need different things, different options. And when I started 7 months ago, I had nothing. So I really had to, hey, Amber baby, I really had to start from scratch, and I didn't know what I was doing, literally. So everyone, all those designers that I, have been watching, they come on with the designer ribbon, and when you're first starting out, you can't afford designer ribbon. I couldn't afford designer ribbon, so I went and bought things like Sam's Club ribbon. A lot of those ones that are up there on the top are Sam's Club rolls of ribbon, because you can get 50 yards and you can make it go a really long way. But what I just started doing just a couple months ago, and I actually bought my first roll of deluxe ribbon from Creek Road. I've been waiting months to buy my first one because I couldn't put the money into it at first. So I ordered a couple weeks ago, and I just started using the deluxe ribbons in my designs. And I have to say that, yeah, they're amazing. And so now I have to do that where I'm being careful about how much I'm using. You can buy deluxe ribbon, you can make it in your store, but you don't have to put deluxe ribbon in every ribbon that you make. This one that I have behind me, that it's not done yet, I have mixtures. You know, I have some Sam Club's ribbon. I have some that I got here. And then at the very front and center, I put the deluxe ribbon so that it shines and it's the star of the show. And nobody knows that. So I've still used some deluxe ribbon, but I've only used about maybe $2 worth of designer ribbon. So now I can use it in many, many other projects. So I thought I would come on and I wanted to show you guys some of the holes that I filled with my pretties. And yes, I bought all kinds of ribbon. There were many vendors at the Wreath Makers Live. I bought from 2 of them. So mostly I bought from Creek Road. Very good family-owned business. So I just want to show you some of these awesome pretties that I got. And I'm going to start with 4-inch because I just started using 4-inch rolls. I don't think this one is this one's not designer, but I do know that I got it from Creek Road. But like this is in between. Like it's not the deluxe ribbon. This might be designer. I'm not sure. I don't know enough yet. You know, I'm just starting out. But this is really great ribbon, I think is what it is, which I love that brand. But so I got this Harlequin print here and see how it has the reverse side with the damask. I absolutely love that. I'm going to go ahead and cut off the plastic because the plastic drives me nuts anyway. So I can show you guys. See the glitter? See all that glitter on there? And even the damask side is glitter also. See that? So, I mean, think about what you can do with this project. I only need like 1 strip at the end, right? So that it can be behind if I want to, and it's kind of a bit of a star, and it's a showstopper. So I don't have to use the amount of ribbon in a 4-inch or a 1-inch in deluxe, but I can use a ton of the 2.5-inch in cheap or something like that. That's how you make bows, is combine them and make them a little bit more cost effective for you, but you're still making a beautiful product. So this might be my favorite one. And I got that for a lot of Halloween designs, but Christmas, New Year's, Mardi Gras, you name it, you can put this in anything. So that's one of my big rolls. I'm just going to keep putting them over. Another 4-inch one that I got. Love this one. This is for Halloween. I'm still making some Halloween. And I don't have a lot of 4-inch for Halloween, so I got this one in the 4-inch. It's all orange on the back, sorry. And then the black is glittered, but the orange is burlap. And I very much, hey Jen, how you doing, babe? Jen just jumped on. She's from my crafting group that I just got into. I'm showing my ribbon hauls, Jen, from my conference that I just was away at, you know, for the last week. These are the deluxe ribbons that I just bought to start going in my project. So I was going on live to show my followers how pretty the materials are and how you can use deluxe ribbons and you don't have to use a ton of it. And therefore it makes your cost much more effective. Well, hi, Jane. My mother-in-law just jumped on. How are you? I'm showing off my ribbons that I just got from my ribbon conference. So this is a 4-inch. See, it's very wide, but I mean, look at, this is what deluxe will do for you. See that? See the wire in that sucker? Look at that. I can make it do whatever I want it to do. And this ribbon, yes, it's expensive, but this is more in the middle. Like I didn't pay a ton for this. I paid $22 for the whole roll of 10 yards. So when I do make a bow, I can tell you that I probably use a yard of 4-inch ribbon as I'm making one bow. So 1 yard, I got 9 left. That's not very much for your cost, you know what I mean? And then Jen says gorgeous ribbon. Yes, it is. It's freaking beautiful. I could not resist, and I did not have a lot of ribbon for Halloween. I didn't have a lot of ribbon for Christmas. And I do have some fall, but I didn't have a ton. So those were the things that I needed to fill in holes. So we got the orange one, orange and black. And then other 4-inch ones I got was, this navy. Oh my God, is it gorgeous. So navy glitter, and then it's gold on that side. See that? But I mean, look, this is, I can't hold it right, sorry. See the ribbon? I mean, the wire, look at that. It's, I mean, you almost have to cut this piece off because it gets so stiff. See that? That's some wire. And this is the deluxe brand. So I really love this, but look at that pop of gold that is going to come off on the back of your designs. This is absolutely gorgeous. And I definitely, it's royal. It's not navy. It's almost between the two, but I don't have a lot of royal and I have a lot of navy. So I bought that to fill in some holes. And then I have never done pink. So Miss Courtney from Creek Road Designs, who was helping them, she convinced me. I'm going to do one design and see how I like it. So I got this pink because pink is so big this year in designs. I'm going to do a Halloween design with this pink deluxe ribbon. So the first one, I got this 4-inch awesome pink and black, and then it's got the black stripe also on the back. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? And it's a satiny, shimmery type of material. It is absolutely gorgeous. And Jen, I know you're a crafter, you're not necessarily a wreather, so I don't know how much ribbon you use, but if you do, I got these from Creek Road Designs online. I got them at my conference, but they're an online store. So you can always get them there, but there's a bunch of suppliers. I got them from Creek Road. So this is the back. There's the front. And then I got this pattern to go with it as matching. So the glitter pink, and then it has the satiny ribbon, black ribbon on the very back of it. And I thought those would just really go, I mean, look at it on top of it. Let me get it up here. You can reverse it to where, you know, you got the black in there, which looks great with the black stripe on it. And you would only, you could just use these two. You don't have to add anything else with it. I'm going to use this in just these, the 4-inch and the 1-inch. I think those make the best bow right now. They like really speak to me for some reason. So anyway, I am definitely going to do a pink one. Oh, those dirty birds. Like, got a little, the company had a little thing on it. Pushed it together. Oh, look, they like glued it together. That's weird. Okay, but at least it's not in the middle, and I caught it before I made a bow with it. That happens all the time. It's just part of it. So I got that. Let's see. Jen says she loves it. Yes, it's gorgeous. My mom-in-law, Emily, loves pink. She does love pink. You're very right. You're very right. Okay, so I got those two. Then, let's see, 4-inchers. I got, I got to show you my showstoppers at the end, though, because I got some Ferrosilk. Oh, Karen's never had Ferrosilk. All right, this is a green one for Christmas. I don't have a lot of Christmas, like I said, so this is the green glitter. But, oh my gosh, on a Christmas tree. Ooh, I'm thinking about doing this one for my tree this year. I'm not 100% sure, but I love this. So it is red glitter on the reverse side. Can you see the sheen? Trying to move it so you can see it. And then it's green glitter on the opposite side. But man, does that make a striking difference in a big, large bow. So I got this to fill in some holes. Jen says, I can't wait to see what you do with it. I can't wait to see what I do with it, Jen. I absolutely love this ribbon. Okay, then I got this one. This is another Christmas one to fill in some holes. And it's the satiny material. So it's green satin on the back, red satin polka dot white on the front. Watermelon. You are so right, Jen. Watermelon, baby. Christmas, watermelon, summer. I mean, you could do so much with, that's one thing about ribbon. You got to think outside the box. You can use it in so many different seasons. That's why I keep mine out all year long. I don't put honestly, I don't put anything away at all. I have it all spaced out in my room. so that I can see everything and every time, because I do things in different seasons all the time. And if it's put away in boxes, I can't see it. But I understand that a lot of people don't have as much room as I have, and I get that. But you can try to organize your materials in a better way for you. If you know you need red, maybe do all red and don't organize them as Christmas, summer, you know, Valentine's, watermelon, whatever you want to do. You got to be careful about, if you put this away, like Jen, if you would put this away after Christmas, you wouldn't remember that you had it to do a watermelon one in the summer. So I keep everything out in my room. Okay, so that's one. That's going to fill a bunch of holes, and 4-inch is what I've transitioned to. I don't use 2.5 inch a ton anymore. So I don't have a lot of 4-inch, but now she does. We're going to make a bunch of Christmas designs with that. Now, my last one, this is not deluxe, but it's deluxe to me. This is a Great Ribbon brand, and I still love that. And I did get this from Creek Road too, but it's damask with orange and black. Now, see, it's not reverse. That's the difference. No, it's not reversed on the other side, but you still get this gorgeous, beautiful print. So if you can't afford the most expensive one, why can't you afford maybe the middle one? Or if you can't even afford the middle one, you start with the small one. You don't have to start big. And I didn't understand that when I first started. I see all these creators and they're, you know, they got this designer ribbon. I'm like, yeah, right. I got Dollar Tree ribbon. I don't use Dollar Tree ribbon anymore. But 7 months ago, you're darn right, I used Dollar Tree ribbon. Let's see. Oh, hey, Misty. Misty's watching. And she says, I loved your pictures from Wreath Makers Live. Thanks, hon. I wish you would have been there so I could have met you too. Amber says hi too. But yes, Jen, this is a really beautiful one too. And like I said, it's not reverse. So this is more of a mid-range. I only paid $13 for this roll. And that's going to last me a really long time, right? So you got, you know, your more expensive ones where I paid 20 something a roll. Then you got the middle grade ones where you got, you know, $15, $10 a roll. And then I got things like this that were $2 a roll. Don't think I just bought deluxe ribbon. I bought $2 roll ribbon from Creek Road. It was awesome. All right. So this is one of mine for Halloween. Oh, I'll show you just some real quick. Let me show you these real quick. Okay. Look at this fuzzy ribbon. Can you see this? Look at it stick up. Is that not the cutest? It's got like little feathers on it. Let me see if I can pull the pin out. This one, I'm pretty sure I got this from Creek Road too, but I love this one. Look at this stinking cutie ribbon. That is so whimsical. That is me in a nutshell. Oh my God, I love this. It is so awesome. Then I got some other Harlequin to go with it, glitter black. And then I got this awesome one that has, let me get it. Let me not cut my finger. But it has this awesome, it's like hair, you know, like fuzzy black edges. I love the trim on this. So I don't have a ton of Halloween, just like, I got Halloween stuff that's like Michael's and Hobby Lobby. They don't sell this. They just don't. And so the Harlequin, look at that combo for those. Those are going to be some really good. You throw in the damask. I don't just mean this color palette, but they're going to be able to really make sure that probably a couple seasons worth for me, not just this year. My husband just jumped on. Hi, honey. Your mom's watching. You can say hi to your mom. Okay, so those were some fun ones that I got. Now, this ribbon, oh my God, I'm obsessed with the blue color this year. I don't know about you guys. Tell me if you're obsessed, but the smoke blue, I'm a blue person anyway. Blue is my favorite color. Navy blue, smoke blue, royal blue. Karen kind of likes it all. However, I am obsessed with this light blue color, and this ribbon is, I think this might be my favorite. This is freaking divine ribbon. It is a raised, like, I'm having a brain fart. Raised velvet, and then it's got the embroidery stripe of gold down it. This ribbon is chunky and gorgeous. I don't know if you can see the, you know, it's not thin ribbon. See that? But the back has got like this champagne kind of color gold that's iridescent. And this is beautiful ribbon. I can't wait. I kind of already have a design going on in my brain for this one. Oh, just poked my finger. That's always fun. But yeah, this is Ferris silk ribbon. Did I mention that one? Ferris silk. Yep, Karen's never done Ferris silk ribbon, and she's pretty. I'm very, very excited to use her. The other Ferris silks, I'll show you real quick. I only bought 3, and this was one of them, the blue, because I compare this with all other kinds of other ribbon that are not going to cost me a ton in my designs, right? So I got this one. Then I bought this beautiful Christmas one that has the white trim on the edge, but then it's white on the reverse side. So I just loved this for a very lovely, just traditional Christmas, red and white. You know, honestly, though, you could use it in your watermelon, like Jen had said earlier. You can use it. Valentine's would be a really, really nice one. So I decided to only do red in this one because I think if I go through my designs, red is one of the blues, and reds are a lot of the popular colors that I use probably the most of. So because I was buying a Ferris silk ribbon that I don't want to buy some like teal color. Oh, it's so pretty, but are you going to use that the rest of the year or 2 years or this and that? So don't waste your money on getting something that is just pretty in the moment. Be smart about what you're purchasing and what you're buying. And that's why I got this and that. The other Ferris silk one that I allowed myself to get, I mean, yes, this one was pretty, and that's the one that I was like, oh, I have to have, but I'll pair it with everything that's not as expensive as this, right? So I got those 2. The other one I added to my collection was just white. So this is Ferris silk also, but it has, let me make sure I don't stick myself. Oh my gosh, this, you can't see it on camera, and I probably know you can't, but this ribbon has this on the front is a white, it's not velvet. I do not know what the material is, but it's very soft. It has a sheen, like an iridescent sheen to it. The back is glitter. So it makes it stiff and hard on the back with the glitter, but it's, sorry, Jen, I'm glad I got to see you, just got home, so I'll catch you later. Bye, Jen, babe. Thanks for jumping on. I really appreciate it. Okay, so it's stiff on, the back with the glitter. Ready? Here's the glitter. Let's see if I can show it in this stupid ring light. See that? The glitter, there's a sheen on it. So the back is full glitter. The front is this beautiful stinking fabric that I don't know what it's called. I wish I did. But it is so gorgeous. So why did I buy this one in Ferris silk? Why did I not buy some, lime green? Oh, I want to do a Grinch wreath. No, I bought this to put in my collection because it's going to be cost effective and beautiful. And it's not going to bring the prices of my stuff to be too exorbitant or exorbitant. Yeah, I'm not saying that word right, but it is what it is. So I got that one. All right. Now we'll just go through a couple of others real quick. Jordan was on the stage, and I think I bought the ones that he used. He used a bunch of them. And I think they were like this kind that I'm putting in front of you here. Let me cut all you just can't see them in the camera, guys, with those, the ring lights. They put so much glare onto what is in front of you. It's so hard to show something sometimes. So I don't need to put that one on because I bought 2 of the green and red because I knew I would use those later on a lot. So I got this one. That's the green and red I was just talking about. So it is green satin, red glitter, and then the back is the green satin. But Jordan, I'm pretty sure this is what he used. I'm not 100%. I could be wrong, but it looked similar to this. And it just looked so amazing, even from the stage, because I was in the front row. I was still ways away from it, but you could see his designs, and this ribbon showed up like you could not believe it. I'm like, oh, I have to have some of that ribbon, mainly because thinking about putting it on a door and what you see from 20 foot to 50 foot to 100 foot is totally different. So this stuff shows up on a door, even if it's far away. And that's why I decided to go ahead and get it. Let me read the comments real quick. Hey, Sandra just jumped on. 402 Door Decor. Hey, girl. Crafting Downstairs with Nancy. Hi, Nancy. How are you? And Shirley. Hi, Shirley, girl. I'm showing off my ribbon haul from Wreath Makers Live. All right. I'm almost done, but I still got a few to show. So this is one of them. It has the green satin back. That is also the green, but it's just a little bit more thick on the edges with the red trim on the front. But this is also deluxe, so it's that great ribbon. See that? See that wire? Look at that. It'll do whatever you want it to do. So when you're trying to get it to really curl, right, and have a bunch of volume, okay, the deluxe is going to do that for you. But as I was saying, Shirley, to everybody else, I pick and choose what I use. I'm very careful. I don't just blow money to blow money. I bought the things that I needed in my collection that would add, not detract, and not be a bad purchase. So that's the red. The other deluxe one I got was the white and gold. Again, New Year's, Christmas, little Mardi Gras also. I mean, you could add this into anything. You could even do a summer one, a winter one that only has white in it. I mean, there's so many different things. That's why I definitely did white. I did black. I did red and green because those are main colors. And I also did purple only because I don't have purple. If you actually look behind me, I have, there's a lot of rolls of ribbon behind me, right? Let me count the purple that you see. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 rolls of purple ribbon in this entire studio right now. Not a lot. So when I went to make a purple one, I'm like, oh, that's a problem. I need some purple. So I got purple because I knew that it would be a showstopper that I can use if I ever do a purple one for summer or Christmas. I don't know. I might do a purple one for Christmas because I did have that angel that I just did that one, and she had some purple in it, and this would have been killer in that green and purplish one that I did a little while ago. I would have used this for that. Now, see, that would have been the showstopper. It would just been, one thing of ribbon. It doesn't have to be 6 foot of ribbon and a bow. You can use a yard or less than a yard, right? So that's why I got the purple. The purple, let me show you. It's the same as the other, but this one is 2.5 inch. Is it 2.5 inch or 3 inch? I never know the inches. I'm not good about that. 2.5 inch. It says 2.5 inch. So purple, and it's got the I think that's I mean, that line right there where they stitch the, look at that. There ain't no wire coming out of that. Okay. Half the time I take stuff out of Sam's Club and the wire is already halfway out of it. I'm like, oh, okay. But you just do the best that you can with it, right? Shirley says, just did purple Christmas. Oh, see, that's what I was just thinking. I'm thinking I'm going to do a purple Christmas too. Shirley, you need to show me a picture of that. Send it to me in a text, babe, so I can see it. All right. And then white. Okay. White. This one is 1 inch. This one is 2.5 inch in the black. They're all the same thing, but I added the colors that I knew would very much go and help my supply so that when I do go to pick out what I want, I always have the colors I need. And I honestly did really good at Wreath Makers Live. I mean, yeah, some people thought I was spending a ton of money, but that's not actually the case. It's me being smart about my business and knowing exactly what I need, where I need it. And I went in there with a plan. I didn't go in there and go, woo, pretty. No, I went in there with a plan. I knew exactly what I needed to do. I mean, people could see me at times. Yes, I was loud and boisterous in the booth and this and that, but there was other times where I'm like, Plus, I made a list. I'm like, I know I need purple, blue, blah, 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 blah. So I went in there with an entire plan, not just going, oh, sticker, this looks so pretty. I want to buy it. I try really hard not to do that. I know a lot of us crafters, crafters, wreathers, whatever, you know, whatever you're doing, you go in there and you're like, oh, I gotta have. You just have to be smart and get things at discounts, or make things work when you can't get it at a discount, make it work for you. You don't have to make an entire bow that's going to cost you $150 to make it in product. You use just one little strip that's $5, and then you build that up from there. Okay. Other ones I got was this green. Sorry, let me cut the plastic again. This one's a 2.5 inch. So that one is all glitter, but it's not glitter on the back. It's like shiny iridescent red. So a little bit texture difference too, which I really like that. I like burlap mixed with glitter, or burlap mixed with satin, or I don't know what it is about my own creative brain, but I kind of just, I like the differences in it makes more dimension, and we all know Karen likes dimension, right? Okay. Oh, hey, Trailside Designs. How you doing? Okay. So that's a green one. I got 2 of those because I knew I would use them. And then the last ones I got were, I got this orange and black one for Halloween also. Remember I said I didn't have a lot of Halloween. So black satin on that side, orange and black polka dot satin on the front side. This is 2.5 inch. Love that. They had really good prices at Wreath Makers Live for that. So I was really happy with what I paid for them. And then, let me get the plastic off. This one I loved. This red polka dot. All right. I have red polka dot. I love red polka dot. Yeah, it's beautiful and pretty, but green stripe. I was like, oh, I like the look of that baby. I mean, just look at that in a bow. See that? Look at that. You just turn it like this. Look at that little loop. Look at that, what that does. That is super sharp looking. Oh my gosh. Or the opposite way. I mean, where you just see the, you know, the other end peeking out, and you'll see it through where your bow is. Oh, it looks like candy. Did you ever eat those, did you ever have that Christmas candy that was the red and green? And, you know, they were kind of long. Oh my God, I love that candy. That's what that candy looks like. The homemade candies that they used to do. Sandra says, I love that one. I have not seen it. I didn't see it either, Sandra. Now I'm actually kind of mad that I didn't buy 2. So, you know, Creek Road, I'll probably come back and buying a little bit more. But Sandra, I got these from Creek Road. They were one of the vendors at Wreath Makers Live. Okay, let's see. Ribbon candy. Yes, that is exactly what it's called. Ribbon candy. Thank you, Shirley. I forgot about that. But yes, I used to eat ribbon candy like it was going out of style when I was a kid, of course. I think I ate all candy like it was going out of style when I was a kid. So this one, I think this is just regular black. Let me look. Nope, satin. This one's black satin. Never go wrong with a black satin. So that's why I put it in my collection, because I don't have just a black plain. I think I have black and white reverse. I bought that last time from Creek Road. So it has, you know, white on the reverse side, but this is just black and black, and I kind of liked that. And then my last deluxe ribbon. I loved this print, and I hadn't seen this one too, but this is the last print. Now that is red glitter. I'm gonna try to hold it at different angles. Gold glitter and white. But I love this stinking pattern. I don't know why. I've not seen it. I've never seen it before. I think it's gorgeous. It just gives it a pop. And then when you get close, you see the gold pop in there. Oh, it is gorgeous. And so then the back is just red satin. Okay, so that's reverse side, red satin on the back. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, so see, Crafting Downstairs with Nancy's watching. Hi, Nancy, how you doing? I'm going through my ribbon haul that I just picked up when I was at my conference last week. All right, Amber says she loves it. I love it too. I'm trying to remember, but I think they had this pattern in the 2.5 inch too. And I kind of wish I would have done that, but I'm starting to kind of stray away from 2.5 inch just in my own personal design. So the 4 inch and the 1 inches are what I'm gravitating to the most. So I got this one in the 1 inch instead. I don't remember if it came in the 4 inch. Probably not, but I am not 100% certain. Plus, I don't know how much they sold at Wreath Makers Live, because frankly, there was a lot of people buying everywhere. But I got so many good things. And then, so I just talked about the expensive ones I bought, right? However, there was so many things that I bought that were not expensive. Same at Creek Road. She brought out a whole bunch of what I needed holes of. I had holes of glitter. So this is all, these were $2 a roll. $2 a roll. How do you go wrong? Full glitter. All right. Goes perfect in all of my deco mesh wreaths. I can use these for the ribbons that are behind. So yeah, I'm not using deluxe ribbon to go on a deco mesh wreath. That's, you know, just an easy deco mesh wreath. I'm going to use something that's like $2 for this whole roll, right? I filled all about my bunch of holes. So I got purple, black, blue, orange, silver, gold, green, sea blue, blue, green. Get my drift? Yeah. So those are all the ones I got. $2 a roll. I bought all of this for the same price as one roll of deluxe ribbon. You're darn right I did. Because I now know how to intermix things to help you out. It doesn't mean you have to use, you don't have to use Dollar Tree ribbon all the time. You can upgrade and go to Michael's and start using Michael's ribbon. You can go to Sam's and start using Sam's ribbon. Then you can start, that's what I did. And then I started experimenting and going to the online stores and seeing what quality ribbon came from here, what quality ribbon came from here. Where am I going, to buy this? I never find ribbon hardly ever at home or where else do I go? I pretty much only usually go to At Home, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Home Goods sometimes, but Home Goods is a little expensive for me at this point in my juncture, so I don't do a lot at Home Goods. Let's see. Connie Sue, hi Connie Sue, how are you? Creek Crow says you helped us make space in the warehouse. Yeah, I did. I know I was one of your biggest customers. I was there. So anyway, I hope this helps you guys. I had absolutely the best time at Wreath Makers Live. I met so many wonderful people, so many great connections, friendships, and just things that no one can take away from you to have that kind of experience. And I'm just excited about where my business is going. And now I just have to go put all of this stuff away. Because I did post some pictures earlier on my page. This is not it. This is not it, guys. I still have like 6 bags of picks to put away. Oh, maybe I'll go on and show picks tomorrow. Tell me what you think. Does anyone want to see me do picks tomorrow? Because believe me, picks was the other thing that I had holes of. And I bought a lot of those babies too. So I could certainly go through those tomorrow a little bit on a live. Today is just putting all this ribbon away and getting it organized so that I can start figuring out what I'm going to do on my live on Wednesday. Because I got a live Wednesday and I don't even know what I'm doing yet for it. So we will see. All right, guys? Let me know in the comments if you want me to show pics. I can do that live tomorrow and show pics off as I put those away tomorrow. You guys have a great evening. Thank you for jumping on. If you're watching the replay, leave me #replay. I will leave you a comment. Thank you for being here. If you do, thanks for jumping on and enjoying with me and talking with me. All right, guys, I'll probably be jumping on tomorrow. All right, and if I don't, Wednesday night. Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh, I have a class Wednesday. I have to look at that. I am taking a class from Velvet and Vines on Wednesday. And I don't remember what time she's doing her Zoom call. So I will post on my page what time I'm doing the live. If I have to move the time, I might move the time. All right. So I will let you guys know on my page. Otherwise, have a good night. I am checking out. Love you all. See you later.